friends, welcome back to our Quilt-a-thon. I believe it's day 7, and we get to start working on these offset log cabin blocks. So I'm really excited about that. And it is late, everyone. It is so unbelievably late. I have been working a lot in preparing for our party. So I'm really excited about that. And I could have done some work tonight, but I was watching Miss Pam and Miss Nancy on Pam's channel, BeeCreative Crafts, and they were doing crocheted blocks that were inspired by quilt blocks, and amazingly enough, they were doing the log cabin. So make sure you go and check them out. Now I'm going to need a little help from my wonderful assistant to get these top pieces right here. Just the top sets. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And merci. Okay. So I'm keeping these stacks just like this so that after I do some chain piecing to fold the pieces, to sew the pieces together, I can iron them and put them right back in the stacks and then coordinate them with the next pieces, because it can get a little confusing, especially like which way do you go and that sort of thing. And I went ahead and I took a picture of the layout. Here, I know that ring shows up a lot. Took a picture of the layout so that I will know exactly where things are going to go in case they get messed up or out of order, that kind of thing. So, I guess I could talk to you guys about a few things, but I think we're going to listen to some music. So let's do that instead. Okay, aren't these cute? Alright, now I'm going to put these back, but I do want to talk to you guys about some stuff. Just random stuff. It almost sounded like you were in trouble. I want to talk to you about some stuff. I've got my assistant here. He's so helpful. Okay, so number one, I was reminded just now when I was sewing these how unbelievably grateful I am that I have a built-in walking foot on my machine, which is standard for this type of machine. But oh my goodness, because flannel gets like thick and it's all kind of it's not as slick as regular quilting cotton in because of the nap on it. So, but it was able to go through pretty well. But I know that I could tell that if I didn't have it, it would definitely be a lot more difficult. So if you're going to sew with flannel and you haven't done it before, using a walking foot for the piecing might be a great idea. Okay, did you see how easily that went back? Because I kept it in order. So that's really nice. Now I'm going to get started on grabbing the second set. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is we had mentioned YouTubers that we like to watch, other channels. And one of the ones that I really enjoy is Lawson and Tiffany Bates. They're part of the Bates clan, and oh my goodness, they are just so precious. And now they're expecting a child, and I could not be happier. It is just so great. So if you have not seen them, oh, look at that. See, this is why it's good to have an assistant. If you have not seen them, please check them out. Tell me what you think. And again, let me know if you have any recommendations. Okay, we just have a few more. Wait. Let's start up there. Like we're going this way. Thank you. And there was something else I wanted to talk to you guys about. And now I can't remember what it was. It wasn't about the party, but yay! The party's happening in a couple of days. Woohoo! But it wasn't that. Okay, somebody help me remember. We talked about the walking foot. We talked about Lawson and Tiffany Bates and Baby Bates, which is due this summer. And for goodness sake, it's gone. I don't remember. Yes! Okay, now I remember. Whew. I was going to talk to you guys about log cabin blocks and colors and values and that kind of thing. So normally, even if it's scrappy, and I told you earlier about the, that it's like a half square triangle, it's on the diagonal kind of thing when it's done. Usually one side will be lights and one side will be darks. Or one side will be all one color, like just one solid fabric, and one side will be another completely different color, whatever. I'm doing it a little bit differently. I am not focused at all on value for this block. And it's intentional, and I don't know how successful it's going to be, but it is completely intentional. And I am focused on value, just not in the way that you normally would be for this block. So these blocks are supposed to be Can't talk. Representative. There, I got it. Representative of a river. So I've got blues on one side and then green for the bank of the river, the grass, on the other. And I've got various shades of green because that's the way that God rolls. He doesn't just have everything be one color. And I've got the blues to be different colors so that it represents movement. So that is what I am doing. Now, it's not going to be like a perfect movement, like all the dark colors are going to go like this. It's not that. But it is supposed to give a little bit of variety. So that's what I'm doing here. So if you're wondering, okay, where are her lights and darks? They're all mixed in, and they're mixed in for a reason, but we are doing 1/2 green, 1/2 blue. So I just wanted to clarify that in case you're new to quilting, you're new to the log cabin block, and you wanted to do something, maybe not follow this particular path yet. Go back, look it up, find different examples that appeal to you. Oh, and also look up log cabin block layouts, because once you have essentially what is a multi-pieced half square triangle, the whole quilt can be laid out in a ton of different designs. There's like the barn raising, and there's like the chevron, and there's the carpenter's star, and so many other things. So look it up and go to several different sites so that you can see a whole bunch of variety. This block is a classic for a reason. So it's if you've never made a log cabin quilt, it's worth a try. Just, have fun. Okay, now back to work. So now I'm going to be sewing these pieces on top of these pieces. And yes, I'll be pinning. Okay, that's it. Why don't we listen to some music while I get this done? Okay guys, our camera and computer kind of pooped themselves, so we're missing some footage, but I have finished adding that third piece to it. So now I'm going to just pull up my camera, we're going to lay it out, we're going to stack it back up, and I'm going to sew one more piece today. So, do you really want to be bored while I do this? Probably not. Let's go ahead and start with some music while we do it. So I'm going to leave these here for now, and I will put them back on the piles tomorrow. And speaking of tomorrow, tomorrow night I will be at Nancy's, Little Treasures by Nancy, and she's going to be making quilted postcards, and I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be doing quilted postcards. She's going to be doing quilt greeting cards. So you might want to head on over and check that out. She is so talented. And then the following day is the party, March 16th, 2 different lives, 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time and 8:30 Mountain Standard Time. So make sure you visit. I will be giving away free patterns, and we will also be offering some really great coupon codes to use at the Etsy store. So you don't want to miss it. And I will see you tomorrow to work more on this. And until then, hope you're cozy in your jammies.